Well, the sunflowers have bloomed here at the Luffa Ranch. Bees are doing their thing. Some of the flowers are starting to finish up and they'll turn their heads over, like some of these right here. You can see how big this is right here compared to my hand. Now the leaves have finished up here, but you can see all these little flowers right here. That's all going to be sunflowers. So look how the rest of these are doing here. A few petals are on the ground. Here's one a little bit lower, we can see a little bit up close here. And you can see the size of just the head on that compared to my hand. It's a pretty good size. It's probably 6 or 8 inches across. I want you to see this one right here. This is the granddaddy of them all, I think. If I had my ladder, I'd put a 10-foot ladder next to this one right here. And can you see way up there? Can you see that here's the top of my hand? I'm going to say that one's probably upwards of 11 or 12 feet. There's a bee all the way up at the top of that thing too. Way up there. But we have also some smaller ones down here. You know, we did a grouping of these. If you followed along, you've seen some of the other videos that we did. You know that we did several groupings here. Mainly we put this crop up here because we have our loofahs growing close by, and there's also a creek, and the beavers like to come up and they like to be a little bit destructive and chew things up in the field. So we know that they for sure like the sunflowers. So this is kind of a two-part thing. We like to have the looks of the sunflower in the fields, but we also really enjoy if they don't eat our loofah, and we know that they love, the beavers will chew up all the sunflowers. So we'd rather have them go to the sunflowers than the loofah. But you can see this little bee is having a good old time. That's a bumblebee. And one of the things that's really interesting about the sunflowers, they have an interesting pattern in the middle there, and you can see as it develops, so this will get quite larger, and it's got an interesting pattern. You can see kind of spirals. Kind of cool. So anyhow, add some sunflowers to your garden or your yard. It takes maybe about 100 days to get them to flower, but it's so worth it. You have a really nice bouquet if you want. You can cut them. You can eat the sunflower seeds if you like. You can roast them, and it's just adds some really nice color to your garden. So hope you enjoyed our videos, and be sure to stop back and take a look at some of the other ones if you like to grow them. We'll give you all the tips on how we harvested the seeds and how we planted them up. You can follow along as we update it. This is the middle of August right now, on August 15th. And that's what the sunflowers are looking like. Hope you've enjoyed it. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.